Hey, so I try this go live crap, see what happens. I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a good one. Hey Hudson, how you doing? Doing all right, buddy? Merry Christmas to you. Getting ready to go to bed here soon. My hair's a mess. Had the whole family over here today. Grandchildren. Now I haven't been drinking this Walmart cola here, That's potent. Northern Florida, it was really good. It was in the lower 70s today, and right now it's 60 degrees. It was sunshine. We ate dinner outside. Had Christmas dinner outside. Where are you at, Hudson? You in New York or Jersey? Where are you from? It's it's beautiful today down in Florida. Oh, Vermont. Okay, 20 degrees. I remember when I lived in New York. Yeah, that was just the normal t-shirt weather. Not really, but you have any snow up there? Did you have a white Christmas? Well, the snow is nice. The ice storm you can do without that. That's for sure. I remember when I lived in on Long Island, those things were treacherous. Of course, I didn't drive up there. I was too young to drive when I lived up there. I was 12 or so when I left. Well, I used to grab back of bumpers of cars, and we called it skeeting. And the cars would be going around, and very dangerous stuff. That was back in the 70s. It was fun times. Was Santa good to you this year, Hudson? Hey, what's up, Gray? 1951. Michael? Alligator Man. I'm yet to see an alligator in the wild. Usually I see them in the parks or zoos. You have a white Christmas up there in the land of Lincoln? Uh, all right, Hudson. Got some vinyl. Wish my family would get me vinyl. 60 degrees. It's almost Florida weather. Throw some alligators your way. Yeah, my family don't know what to buy me when it comes to music. They know what I like, but they figure I have it all already. So, but I did get this for Christmas. Dave Grohl's book, the Storyteller. Looking forward to getting that in there. And there's a picture of Paul McCartney in there. So, and got this here, the Beatles Get Back book too. So I did all right. A couple of movies. Yeah, they're migrating north. They should be hitting Springfield pretty soon. They hit the Sangamon River. Yeah, that very nice books. Like the Get Back Beatles one is pretty good. It's I doubt I'm not sure if you have the Disney Channel, but they have the Get Back documentary film on there, um, and it's pretty interesting. You see the Beatles recording the Let It Be sessions. You like a fly on the wall. I was lucky to get my press copy of Get Back. Oh, that must be nice. Press copy, huh? That's cool. Maybe if you're interested, maybe Mike, I might send you uh, my password, whatever, uh, sign on, whatever. You can watch it if you like. It's an 8 hour long documentary. Yeah, this is my first live stream. I was just everybody's gone. It's just me, my youngest daughter, and my grandson. They're asleep, and I figure I get everybody's at work right now. They're working overnight, and so I thought I'd come on here and see what's going on. It's kind of weird talking like this because we've been doing the Zoom ones for the movie, for the movie topics. Well, two people showed up to hear this one, so I only got about 87 subscribers, so I'm all right. Yeah, yeah. Zoom. I don't know. There's another one out there that they use. I forget what they call it. Um, you can invite people into the chat on the live stream here on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it. Joe Mayo uses it, and he does his live streams. Yeah, that's it. StreamYard. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, see how that goes. I can invite people up. But right now, my channel is such a hodgepodge. I've been doing some music lately in movies because I've been uh, retired and I've been buying movies. StreamYard, no, I don't think Joe's ever freezes up. His seems to be doing his StreamYards are good. It's usually somebody's connection that who joins him on this connection usually has a problem. So, Mike, have you watched any movies today, or is that a redundant question? Oh yeah, Castor. Yeah, I was in one of his live streams, and it was he kept breaking up and losing him. Ah, The Breakfast Club, a favorite of mine when I was a teenager. That was my Easy Rider. I watched two. I watched Flower Drum Song and uh, and Halloween, the 2018 Halloween. Susanna of the Mounties. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Her movies are getting hard to find on DVD now. I guess because they're owned by Fox and now they're owned by Disney. But yeah, Breakfast Club is a great film. I remember seeing that when it came out. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah, put me in. What it is that I had it on Vudu. My daughter Vicky gives me the codes for when she buys movies on certain movies, and I have a watch list on Letterbox, and I do a random, and that was a movie that came up randomly for me to watch because I'm trying to clear out some of the movies I haven't watched that I have backlogged. So now I'm down to 3 movies left to watch on that watch list. Oh wow, that's cool. Big Lots is great, except for mine. They're down to one shelf, if they have anything. I used to find like oddball classic films on there. Little Colonel, for Shirley Temple, I like the Little Colonel. That was always a favorite of mine, and The Bachelor and the Bobby Soxer, of course. No, I don't have an Ollie's. At least not in North Florida. I don't. Yeah, it looks like for like DVDs and stuff, like hard to find ones. You definitely have to go online to order. I heard of Stan and Ollie. Tune in. Stan and Ollie. Laurel and Hardy. It's the only Ollie I know. Besides Ollie Oxen Free. I do have a Dollar General down the road. I was able to last year find a few good movies there, like Nebraska, a box set of Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy movies. So, some of the movies were used. Uh, you know, what do you call it? Anyways, they were used, and they work fine. They look good. Yeah, I was surprised to see that Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy box set there for $9. And then my daughter Vicky went to a place called Dollar Tree down in a town south of me called Brantford, and she found the Fast and Furious box set. So I had all theirs up to I think it was number 7 or number 8, and so she bought that for me for like $9 on Blu-ray for that. Matter of fact, it was on Blu-ray. Yeah, Dollar Tree has usually the straight to video movies. But you're paying $1 or $2 or whatever for a movie. You know what you're getting. And next month, now that I'll have a steady income coming in again for me, that I'll be able to hit up the. I might hit up the what they call charity shops. I think, Mike, I think you found a couple of Ethan Hawke movies at the Dollar General, so it can't be too bad. Yeah, Hudson, that's yeah. Usually when they like stock it, when they get a stock in and they put it up, you get it there before it gets picked over. Now you have a right to complain. I mean, you just got lucky finding some Ethan Hawke films. Oh, does he? Wow. I try to. I need to rent that one he did. What was it? The Pavement Adopted Road. I wanted to get that. Watch that one. I might have to stream that on Amazon Prime because I have Netflix where you get the DVDs and Blu-rays come to the house, and it's not available on that. What's the name of it, Mike? I'll look up the trailer later. Yeah, Adopt a Highway. Yeah, I'm wanting to watch that. Good night, Hudson. Thank you for dropping by, man. I appreciate you. Hare Krishna. I enjoyed it too. Take care, man. Don't go on them roads when it's icy. Be safe, man. The Black Phone. I'll look up the trailer for that. I like Ethan Hawke. I remember. What was the name of the movie? Well, he was in Training Day, but I have to look on my phone. Well, there was a movie. I thought he was a teenage actor. Let me look real quick. Trying to think of the movie. Yeah. Yeah. Explorers. I think that's what it was. Yeah, Explorers. That's the one I remember. Yeah, I remember him Dead Poet Society, but it's one of his first films. It was called Explorers. It's a science fiction movie. I have it on Blu-ray. The uh, the special effects is very cheesy. Yeah, it's one of his first films. It was directed by Joe Dante. Came out in '85. It's so it has River Phoenix in it and Jason Preston and Robert Preston. Yeah, I have it. I have that on Blu-ray. I always enjoyed the film, but now I watched it, and the special effects were, early looked like early computer game graphics. Still interesting, good. Mike, you need to get it. Add to your collection. Joe the King. No, I don't think so. I remember Joe versus the volcano with Tom Hanks. Uh, is it an older film? Whoops. There we go. Joe the King. Wonder if I can put it on my list here. Let me see. Yeah, because Frank Whaley. Oh, okay. I know Frank Whaley. He played in the door on the in the Doors. Let's see, Joe the King. 1999. Oh, Val Kilmer's in it. Okay. I have to look that up. I like watching Val Kilmer films. Well, I added it to my list on Netflix, so it's available. So it might be the next movie coming in. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, I like Kilmer. He's a little bit. Did you see the his documentary that he did earlier this year? It's called Val. Yeah, it's very good. It's I know you don't stream that, but it's on Amazon Prime, and it's produced by Amazon, and it's pretty good. It's he he videotaped pretty much all his since he was a child. Videotaped like his little acting stuff and all up to now, and they put it together how he starred in Top Gun and Top Secret, and they used those clips, and then have his family talk about it, and then until he got the throat cancer and he lost his voice, and it's very good, very emotional too. But it's on Amazon Prime. It's funny because I never was a big Val Kilmer fan back in the day. I always thought he was an asshole, and I heard he was hard to work with. Yeah, I believe so. He's over the cancer, but he's got that trek thing here. So, and um, he's doing movies again. He did one with his daughter. They showed that in the documentary. He did one with his daughter with the when he had the trach in. But yeah, I thought he was a bit of an asshole. But now I like watching his movies. It's funny how that goes sometimes. As you get older, your perspective likes change. Yeah, that's what I heard too. They show him and the director on the island. Was it Island of Dr. Moreau? I think it was. Anyways, he got in a fight with the director, and it shows it because he videotaped it. Um, and they had that in there, that he was arguing with him. But your perspective's not getting worse. I always enjoy listening to you talk about movies. You got a good way presenting when you talk about the movies. I can watch a movie and I have everything in my head, and then when I want to go spit it out, it's like ah, Lost Soul. I'll have to watch that. I don't think I've seen that version of it with Val Kilmer. I want to say the one with. Oh, see, this is where I have problems trying to remember now. Uh, the man that was married to Elsa Lanchester. Uh, oh man, the one who directed the Robert Mitchum movie that you like. See, I can't think of anything. Charles Lawton, thank you. Yeah, I think I seen that one with Charles Lawton. I think it's Island of Lost Souls, or maybe it was Doctor Island of Dr. Moreau. I could be thinking about something totally different though. Jamaica Inn could be Jimmy Hitchcock film. It's funny I can remember his wife's name, but I can't remember his name. Shit. Okay, that's what it is. Then Lost Souls with Charles Lawton. Another one. He's one of those actors I can sit there and watch all day too. I like. He was difficult to work with as well, but he was such a genius. I think him and Orson Welles got the shaft when it came to Hollywood. I watched him in a movie, Cary Grant movie, Devil in the Deep, submarine movie, and he he played a crazy captain, submarine captain on it. It was really good. And then Mutiny on the Bounty, and then Inherit the Wind. Was it Inherit the Wind? No. Uh, that would have been great if Betty Davis and Charles Lawton would have worked together. That would have been great. I would have loved to have seen that. Yes, but Tallulah Bankhead. I think Gary Cooper's in it too. I could be wrong. I can't remember crap nowadays. But yeah, early Cary Grant movie. Oh yeah, I actually need to watch more of her films. I've watched a few, but not many. Yeah, 1932, early Paramount picture. They got a because you know I'm a Cary Grant fan. They got the Cary Grant collection, and most of all of his Paramount films are released now on DVD. Yes, yeah, on Blu-ray. I've seen that some of them on Blu-ray. Rick tried to, or not tried to, but he was uh, asking me if I had bought the Blu-rays. I said, "No, I'm not replacing the DVDs. They're fine just the way they are." But yeah, I own every Cary Grant movie now. It's a shame. Uh, because you know, I remember last year or maybe 2 years ago, you did a video about Betty Davis. I am proud of it, but I mean, most people think it's obsessive. You own every Cary Grant movie. I own every Charlie Chaplin movie now. I have every Charlie Chaplin, all the silence and except that too. And then I'm working on Buster Keaton. I have all his silent movies, but and all his MGM films, but I don't have everything else. But it's nice to go, to be able to like, hey, I want to watch Father Goose. I can go over there and get Father Goose off the shelf and watch it, or Kiss Them for Me, or some obscure. Uh, when You're in Love, that's an obscure Grant movie that hasn't been released on physical media. I have it on bootleg, thanks to you. Zeus. My mother's favorite was Betty Davis. That was her favorite actress. She was so upset when Betty Davis died. Actually, she was upset when she saw Betty Davis on Johnny Carson. She looked so frail. Yay, I do. A lot of people. Julie still buys Julie Cassidy. She buys DVDs. I mean, you go by what you can afford. Yeah. Oh, you decided not to respond to him. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Don't want to start a war with family. It's like when people say, oh, "People you still buy CDs." Yeah, I still buy CDs. I buy CDs and I have vinyl. Uh, yeah, he's probably not a movie fan. These youngins, Mike, they don't know the struggle. There's a fellow I watch on YouTube. It's called Movie Collector. He's out of England. Yes, we're a couple of dinosaurs. Uh, we're not extinct yet. They tried to get me earlier. But this guy, Movie Collector, he's out of England. He collects well, not 16 millimeter films. When they used to come in, you had to order them online, the official films, but they wouldn't be the full complete films. He collects those and he does 4K and Blu-ray reviews. Really, really good. He has his own home theater set up with curtains and everything. Really, really informative guy. And I just watched Casters the other day. Yeah, that is. I guess it was a market. There was a market for it. For years. You buy it eight. I don't want to say 8 millimeter, but 16 millimeter, 18 millimeter films you could buy. Uh, yeah, 4K. I have maybe about 20 of them. A lot of them I got on sale. I don't buy them brand new. I wait. Well, before because I stopped purchasing movies for a while. Um, but yeah, I have a few, and I catch them on sale if they're $9, whatever. I don't see much of a difference in some of them. Um, I tend to buy older films. I have a couple of new ones. My daughter Vicky actually got me started on it because she bought the new Blade Runner 2049, and um, it was on a Black Friday sale, and she picked it up for me. She said that was the only way she could get it because they didn't have the Blu-ray, and so it comes with a Blu-ray, but didn't have a standalone Blu-ray. So I had that, but I didn't have a 4K player at the time. Now I have a 4K player to play it, and so I picked up a few. And I liked the space movies. I got to work. I want to watch First Man. I've watched that about Neil Armstrong. If you've watched that yet, I have that on 4K, and I want to watch that. Yeah, I remember when you were hesitant about buying Blu-rays. You were strictly DVD, but now you're getting more Blu-rays, and I like the Blu-rays for the older movies. They look great, like Out of the Past with Robert Mitchum. Looks wonderful on Blu-ray. So sharp, a lot of them. But like I told Rick, I'm not upgrading a lot of these movies. I got plenty of DVDs. Some of them I are. Some of them I are. Some of them I am. Yeah, that like Top Hat for me doesn't work. It won't. Warner Brothers. There's another one, a John Wayne movie. I have too that can't think of the name of it right now. It won't play all the way. Yeah, I put it in, and it goes blank. It'll play the credits, and then it'll go black. But there's no rot on it, no DVD rot, whatever you call it. Still upset about that Top Hat because that's my favorite Stair Rogers film. Wow, that is so aggravating. It is aggravating. You spend that kind of money on a movie, DVD, and it's just not working. Poor quality. I never had that problem with the CDs, but I only had it on a couple of movies. It seems to me it's Warner Brothers for me. Yeah, I don't think it happens with the Blues. The only problem I ever had with the Blu-ray was Crank 2. But that at the time you had to have a Blu-ray player. You had to hook up because it has memory on it, and so you had to put. I didn't know it at the time, but you had to put a flash drive in the back of the Blu-ray player for it to play. but it never said that on the package or anything. And I returned it 3 times, and then somebody told me, "Oh, you got to put a flash drive in the back because it takes up so much memory because of the, I guess, the way the disc was made." Crank 2, yeah, that's Jason Statham movie. One of his came out in the early 2000s. Uh, Crank, originally Crank, he gets poisoned and it makes his heart go fast, and he has to get the antidote to live. If he doesn't, his heart explode. It's really a crazy action movie, and Crank 2, I still haven't watched it, so I imagine it's the same thing. But they're crazy action movies. It's probably something you wouldn't like. There would be, some blood and guts, and I'm not big on that either. But I just like the action. Trying to think who the other actor was in there. Dwight Yoakam was in the first one. I'm not sure if he was in the second one. Put that on your list to watch. Crank. You might like it. It's a little outrageous. There's another movie called Shoot 'Em Up with Paul Giamatti and Clive Owen. Came out in the 2000s. That's another crazy action movie. Nah, you're fine. Ian, he's just messing with you. Some people like it. I don't like it. That's why I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I've been watching them lately, trying to get out of my comfort zone, but I can't blame you on that. Yeah, Ian loves blood and guts. I like my comedies and dramas, according to Letterbox. Apparently, I watch a lot of drama. Of course, when you watch a lot of older movies, it's a lot of drama or comedies. I hear you, man. I'm not big on it. My daughter was kind of surprised that I like watching Halloween. Uh, she's, "Oh, you're actually going to watch that?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll watch it." Some of them are not bad. Like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought it was going to be really bad, bloody, gory, and it wasn't really that bad. But it's not my type of film. Horror films are not my type. Anything after 1970, I'm not big on horror. But before that, you give me Christopher Lee or Vincent Price, especially Vincent Price, or Basil Rathbone. Those American International Picture films. I'll take those. Some Hammer films. I like the old sci-fi films with the giant animals, insects and stuff. Yeah, I watched that last year for around Halloween. I did the first, well, not the first four, but the four sequels to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and its three other sequels. Right. Yeah, I was surprised. Hey, it's Brian. Oh, better known as Kubrick Lover. I'm just glad they killed the guy in the wheelchair. Franklin. I think his name was Franklin. He was so annoying. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, 3, and 4. My daughter has all the horror movies. Ryan's a house. Okay, we got to stop talking about Stanley Kubrick then. Yeah, I believe he was. Hold on, I think it was number 3. I mean, look. Yeah, number 2, 1986. There was a big gap between sequels. All right. You have a good Christmas, Brian. Oh, yeah. Dennis Hopper was insane, but great. He's missed. Well, I guess my favorite Dennis Hopper movie is Easy Rider. Yeah, we did. I did good. Had good time. Had all my grandchildren here and family. We ate outside. It was 70 degrees out, 70, 73. So we had our dinner outside at the picnic table. It was nice, fighting off the freaking bees. Out of the blue. All right, let me put it on my list. Merry Christmas, Brian. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to find that streaming because it said save the queue, but I'll find it. Yeah, I have to check that out. I usually take your suggestions. All right, Brian, take it easy. Be safe. Going home. Got icy roads, probably too. Oh, okay. Sometimes I can find it streaming. My daughter has a bunch of streaming. She signed up to a bunch of streaming, especially with COVID happening, because she usually likes to go to the movie theaters. But let me see if it's streaming anywhere. Uh, doesn't say. I'll have to research it. Wasn't Dennis Hopper in? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I was thinking Dennis Hopper was in a James Dean movie. Was it Rebel Without a Cause? I think it was. He goes way back. Him and Sal Mineo. Yeah, when he wasn't getting loaded. Yeah, I didn't know that about him in art. I just know he had, he did, he was on the drugs and alcohol for a while. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Him and Sal Mineo. I just watched Rebel last year. He was in another early movie too. I can't remember which one. It was a western. And Giant. Yeah, there you go. I was thinking Big Country also, but I could be wrong on that. Giant's a fantastic film. I don't care what anybody says. Probably my favorite Rock Hudson movie, besides the ones he did with Doris Day. Yeah, Big Country had a lot of uh, actors and Charlton Heston, and which I got it on Blu-ray from Kino. Matter of fact, I think he was in a John Wayne picture as well. I might be thinking of John Wayne. Seconds, yeah, Seconds is good. I watched that. That was a recommendation from you a few years back. I rented that uh, from Netflix. Got the Criterion disc on it. Very good movie. I used to watch a show with him, McMillan and Wife, in the '70s. My mother used to watch it because she was a big Rock Hudson fan. Yeah, Seconds is a great movie. Yeah, he is. He talks a lot about it. But I got when you suggested it, when you talked about it, and then James, I went ahead and rented it. So one day I'll pick it up on Criterion, add it to the collection. I miss my Criterion. Last one I got was Bringing Up Baby. I actually got two copies. I gotta sell off the other copy. I paid for two for some reason. I gotta sell off my other one. Yeah, I used to when I lived down in Fort Lauderdale, the public library down there, the big main library downtown, used to have a lot of Criterions, but this was on VHS. This was back in the early '90s, and me and my first wife, late wife, we would rent some Criterions. I miss seeing it. Yeah, hopefully someday. He's in love right now, so he's getting his life together. So that's more important, I guess. But yeah, I do miss his videos, his list videos, genre files, Criterion Corner. Yeah, hopefully he got everything resolved with his first wife. I think that was the reason why he wasn't making many videos or couldn't make videos because of her using it against him. So hopefully they got that crap resolved. That he can do it if he feels like doing them again. He was my I guess my entry point. James was my entry point into the video world here on YouTube. That's how I met Ian as well, and yourself, and all these other good guys, Bob of the North and Jay. I haven't heard. I haven't talked to James in a while. Last time I talked to him was when I was in the hospital with COVID, and he was just making sure I was still alive. But yeah, that was the worry. There was that she was going to get half of his collection, which she doesn't have any interest in doing that to be spiteful. He has a nice collection. Yeah, I was concerned about that too because, like I said, it wasn't. She shouldn't be getting that. Yes, he seems very happy. Totally different. It's a good thing. So maybe once he gets back into the swing of things, hopefully soon, I'll have to hit him up, messenger or something. We had a lot of fun back, doing all those things. I didn't participate in a lot of them because it was just hard for me to do it with work and grandchildren and all living here. But now it's kind of a little bit quieter now. All right, Mike. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm fixing to get off here too. I've been on here for almost an hour. So, thank you for stopping by. It was good talking to you, and Merry Christmas. Same here, Mikey. You take care of yourself, man. And I'll see you when you post your comedy films up for vote. You too, sir. You have a good night.